brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
The first carry for King Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. Jackson out of the pistol. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's a gain of 18 yards. 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now. Jackson. He'll run again. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Point after now from Tucker. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, Richardson. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On the option, they give it to Henry. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
Second down, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll check this one down to Taylor. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Richardson. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Downs goes in motion. On second down. Oh, a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Get it!
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Richardson to throw. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And another first down and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
Pass all 80. Ready. Rig alert. Rig alert. Yep.
Throwing is Richardson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He is completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A second down throw for Richardson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg.